Okay guys, it's going to be the first game of me playing zombies. It's the new zombies where you go from town to town. There's a complete voiceover, so it's not actual my game audio. You see me here talking with PSTM member, Seahawk fan, and two random. Okay, so this map is Green Run, Northern Hemisphere, and it's Transit type, which is where you go from section to section. Okay. So we connect, it tells you usually like the new people you're playing with. First run zombies pretty simple. You know what I've noticed is there is zombies spawned here. Other thing I noticed is grab part, where you can start getting 4 different parts, I think it is. Build an item. So I get on like questioning what the hell is going on, and this dude over here tells me he's played already. And if I just hold X, you know, once I realize to hold X, I add my part. See right here, I'm building the there's the fan one, which is these things work as like mobile generators, I guess, and can temporarily open doors and also open boxes. I didn't realize that till later game. Not open boxes, but I mean power up perks. So if you go ahead and drop it over there by the quick revive, which is on the opposite side of this door right here, right there. Quick revive. I guess it's a perfect time for me to talk about that. But you can place it right next to that. You can get quick revive before you even turn on power. Great, like little way to start off, you know. Quick revive, pretty helpful. You have to get the money for it first, so might not always be the most feasible thing to do instantly since you have not hit the box yet at this point. So you just right here, I'm just waiting. So I got stuck with that bad window, you know, that just very rarely gets zombies. And just more waiting, but so far my experience with this has been really well. Getting lots of good people on zombies with microphones. Huge difference. I think it's mostly because it's a launch. Everybody wants to play, everyone wants to be social. It's a big thing for people. Tells you right there that that door does need a source of power. And the way you can do that is with you dropping a fan. There's another quote-unquote part. We found a ladder, which you use later, and then on another different time, we found the front to the bus, which is kind of like I guess like a ram guard. I guess you can just ram through zombies. I believe that's also why the top of the bus closes. You'll see that later on in this gameplay, I believe. That like the top of the bus has a hole in the roof, and it says you need a part to do anything with it. And I believe when Seahawk fan put that bumper on the front, which is like a ramming splitter thing. I'm just stabbing away, you know. Being bored because I'm waiting for zombies. It's the beginning of the rounds. I've messed up, low on points, and just getting stressed out on this since I want to go. And then I notice, hey, look, another part. Where'd it go? So I'm a complete dumbass. I'm trying to figure out where this part went. And then I notice, motherfucker's on fire. You know, Seahawk was a dumbass, got caught on fire. What I ended up finding out is you walk over that thing on fire, or anything on fire, you do catch on fire, it does damage to you. It won't like do continuous damage, it just weakens you to like getting hit once by a zombie. If a zombie is on fire, you will kill it. Like when you kill it, it will like do a small explosion, so if you're pretty close by, like you stabbed it, it'll do damage. If you're a semi-decent distant away, it won't do much damage or any at all. So just watch out. You see someone with fire, you want to kill them before you worry about killing others, because if they get too close to you, they will start doing damage. And more than one of that happens, you can get down pretty quickly, so that's a little tip there. So, hopping around waiting, respecting the don't shoot other people's zombies rule. You know, just waiting, being patient. There's 2 guns on the wall, but as in zombies in Black Ops 1, you don't ever really want to get the zombies, the weapons in the first level of zombies, first section. A complete waste of money, in my opinion, and as well as most people I play with. Some other general tips for new players, such as since I'm not really doing much. Shoot first, and then stab for the kill if you can. The very first round, you can kill instant kill with a stab, so you can use that. I used to do the double tap, so I can get the extra 20 points, which is money, and then go ahead and stab them for the extra points you get on for killing them through a stab. You also get a bonus for headshots. So if you headshot them, and if you're not stabbing them, you headshot them, you go get a bonus. So if you're shooting them, aim for the head. It kills them quicker, and you get a money bonus, so you can get more weapons, more ammo boxes, whatever you need to do by the doors. Just more money is usually more helpful in the first dozen or so rounds, as you need to get started really quickly. So here, we're still here. It's round 5. Around this point is when we start leaving. I think they left and just weren't paying attention enough to give a fuck to tell me. So I'm still shooting at the zombie. I think at this point we're still communicating about when we're leaving, actually, now that I remember. And then I keep going while they start leaving, and as I leave I get hit by this. I'm rebuilding. Yeah, they told me to leave. And I'm like, oh shit, they left. And then I see him, so I'm like, okay, no, we're not leaving. Because you would think the one by the door would be the first one out the door. And then, bam, zombie almost pins me. Get on the bus. Notice, you can close the door. So when you get on the bus, you want to close the door. And here you want to announce that you can have zombies on inside the bus. They just walking right through the door just like you did, or through broken windows. So let your party members know zombies on the bus, in the bus. Close the doors whenever possible, making it harder for them. There's a weapon on top of the bus on the roof, so that is helpful. I get it, I think now. Yeah, there you go. You can see that it's a multi-shot burst. Here I'm reviving this dude. This zombie, for some reason, decided not to attack me, which is a very lucky thing because I was able to grab my teammate there. Just make sure you rebuild all the barriers. See here, I noticed I can rebuild the barrier, and it wasn't working on the edge like it says I can, but it just decided not to be friendly and let me. And there's the hole I was talking about. See, that right there is open. Zombies will drop through it. I don't know if it was a separate thing from the front of the bumper being added, or if it was connected, but when we had that on there, the bus decided to have that closed. So for later on, I'll be giving you more information on that, but for now, I think that those two things might be connected. Here you can shoot zombies out the back. Most of the times they won't do much, but once you stop and get off the bus, if you haven't killed these guys, they will all be there following you, provided they keep track. If not, they'll take a while to get to where you are, and then you'll have a huge flood of zombies. So here, you notice the first spot you get off, you're instantly in a lava pit. If you get off that door, I believe the other one might have non-door, but I suggest just jumping over it. You can reach it. The back door goes to the diner, so you have to go that way. Or you can go either way, and there's a door you can buy into the diner, so you have extra access point. But that also gives the zombies an access point, so later on we'll be seeing which side is better to defend, and possibly keeping that door closed just for choke points on the zombies. Here I get downed. Ended up keeping it going. I think this is not where it ends. We still got quite a bit of gameplay, but here we got doubled down, so kind of annoying. I end up going instantly to revive my teammate, as a decent player should, you know. If you can, you do. Hit the box. Our first box hit is, what is this? It was a Type 25. Yep, Type 25. It's a decent gun in my opinion so far. Not the best, but pretty effective nonetheless, provided I'm not trying to shoot around my own teammates. Here, this zombie kind of surprised me because I'd seen my teammate there before. So here you got that back door, and then this garage door. Zombies will go underneath it and crawl up and as an access point. What I noticed, if you have someone covering that door, they can just lay down and shoot them as the zombies are walking to the garage door, giving them more of a gap in time between just waiting for them to be already on this side of the door, which can lead to huge problems if you have too many people doing that. So we'll see. In the same room, there's another item that can be built. I believe this one is the shield. Zombie shield. You get, I believe it was 2 uses of it. Let's see if I turn around here. This is where I'm showing you the whole lay down thing. You can go ahead and shoot zombies. You just have to have someone else be watching your back on that other window doorway. You can get really fucked up, get attacked, be pinned because you're slowed down. Here you can also notice that the bus shows up. Well, here it's leaving. That's a pretty big thing you'll be able to notice when you want to get on and off the bus. When it gets in and out, you're gonna be quick about it because it will leave you. Even if, say, one person gets on it or no people get on it, it will still leave by itself onto the whole route. It will come back on I believe it's a set time. It's what we figured out because we had a crawler going while we were running on the map, learning everything, and the bus did come back later on. But you know, if you want to go, make sure everybody's on the bus or the right amount of people that you have that want to go, or if you're trying to split up and everything, are on the bus. So be very careful on that. So here, headshot, obviously, good thing. They'll still walk around and they can hit you once, I believe, just once though. I believe they might be able to hit you more, I don't know. But that door is pretty easy to maintain. What I noticed is you have someone with a decent long range weapon. I know Seahawk ended up getting a sniper. I don't know if it wasn't this game or the next game that we ended up playing. So he was just laying down right there while I was watching the window on his right. And it's someone else over here by Speed Cola into the window to the right where there's the, I think it's the MP5. Yeah. Sorry guys, it's 3:50 launch night when I'm making this video, so I'm kind of tired. I'm trying to free up some hard drive space while I'm recording a lot of footage in 1080p HD, so my solid state hard drive inside my laptop is filling up pretty quickly. At the beginning an external soon, just separate external just like I have next to my hard drive, so I can do this quickly. I don't feel like setting up my Drobo out here just for this, but I might be having to. We'll see how that works, but might not be able to have long time spans on how long videos get stored on my files. Might have to be permanently deleting my files as they get uploaded just for hard drive space until I can get a larger hard drive. I might just get like a 500 gig or something. Maybe I'll probably try to get a Thunderbolt. I think my next goal is to get a Thunderbolt Drobo, the ones with the 2.5 hard drive space for SSDs and HDDs. So here, zombies, what I'm saying, were on fire. Didn't explode, I believe, because we got a headshot, which I believe is what stops the thing. But here you'll see explosion. Now it can't do damage. I was decent distance away, so it didn't do anything. It's like a small explosion, nothing major. But if you have more than one happening, is like you start using ray gun and you're getting really close to yourself, or it's near a teammate, it will do some serious damage as they start to stack up on each other. You see some spraying, quick stab kill. Just gotta gauge that, you know. And loop around this kitchen. I think it's a kitchen countertop in this diner. But you gotta be careful that the zombies don't actually jump over, because they will jump over and seriously mess you up. So pay attention to that. Okay, so far we have that access point. This one right here next to the P5 on the wall. Always rebuild barriers when you got time. You got a crawler here going, so this is when you start to explore the map. I buy ammo for my weapon just to be safe. Double check the crawler. Come back over here, and this is where we see the shield thing. And let me see them get it. I take it. I honestly didn't realize that I took it, so I was kind of retarded. But you can see right there, you got 2 doors on your back. You can't really see it on yourself, so you have to look down at the bottom of your screen. With the arrow, I believe it goes away. It went away for a while. But you can see that on the bottom right, you have a item selected for your up arrow on your control pad. This is for all the buildable things. You can only carry one at a time. Just like you can always only carry one part at a time. So you and your teammates have to work together, or you're going to be running back and forth on parts. If you're trying to build items and your teammates are just not cooperating with you on that, you can run back and forth and get all the parts yourself, because you can only carry one at a time. And if you find another one, you can switch it. The buildable items we've seen so far, in my experience, is the fan powered thing, which works the mobile generator, as I believe all of them do, except for the shield that I've seen so far. The other one is a turret. I'm not sure how that works so far, because I used it right before we ended up losing the game, and all I did was see it turn on and rotate like a sentry turret would. So I'm not sure if it's a manual fire or is it computer fired. So more information on that later. Here we go. So on to the next point. That's pretty slow. You can see, and you will see everybody with their things on their back, which do help to be able to see them. Sometimes the names go away, and it's hard to keep track of where your teammates are when you're trying to quickly. The fire guys are nice when you're on the bus, because you can go ahead and shoot them, and their own fire kind of signals where they are, as well as their blue eyes. So you can't see anybody, as you can't see here very well on my screen. I can see that, oh, there's someone right beneath me, blue eyes, but I can't get a jump on him. So I come out here and make sure nobody's on my walls. And then realize that movement I saw was something in the wall. Go ahead and kill all these guys up. Start rebuilding barriers. You've got time. And if someone does breach the thing, be sure to announce it. It's obvious. You're going to realize, hey, the bus stopped. Let's get the hell out of here. You can't stay on the bus continuously, as I noticed that one of my teammates was on the bus still. He was downed. I try to get back on here, and then here we go. This is where we lose. I get hit. I go down, and then I think a zombie on fire hit me, and then I died. So here we can see we all got down multiple times, but Seahawk fan on PSCM was killing it with quite a few more kills. I think the next guy was the random. But there